Okay, so continuing on with the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Now, first, I want to continue this series by telling you who Jehoshaphat was. Right here, you can see he was the fourth king in the kingdom of Judah. He was not from the tribe of Judah, but he was ruling in the kingdom of Judah. He was actually from the tribe of Ephraim, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, I want to point this back to the Valley of Jehoshaphat being in Nigeria, because when we looked at those old maps, you could see that the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Benin or Benjamin were all part of that area around Nigeria. So Jehoshaphat is the fourth king. His grandfather was Abijah, and he was the second king. He was the son of Rehoboam, the son of Solomon. So Abijah was the son of Jehoshaphat is the grandson of Abijah, and we go to the capital of Nigeria, and today it's called Abuja. Abuja. That's the same thing, the same name. This is all part of the same thing. This is the truth. This is biblical prophecy. The land was near Nigeria. There's more of it was just not just Nigeria, but that was part of it. And you can see the names right here. So the Valley of Jehoshaphat is located in Nigeria. So when we look at what it says here, it says, proclaim you this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So I always wondered how is the Most High going to gather all the nations down into the Valley of Jehoshaphat. This is something I would always dwell upon, this word, and think, how's that going to happen? Well, I remember just recently when the United States was being flooded with people coming across the southern border. You know, it was happening so much, and it was like nobody could do anything about it. They couldn't stop it. People complained about it, but it was like nobody could stop what was happening. And these people were coming from everywhere, not just the southern border. It was coming from all over the world. But one thing that I noticed also that a lot of people didn't really pay attention to, that this was not only happening in the United States. This was happening in several other countries, namely like Portugal, Spain, Italy, Sweden, Germany, France, UK. All these countries were having the same problem at the same time, and I was like, doesn't anybody think that this is kind of strange? You know, this is nobody's paying attention to it. Like, this is all happening around the same time at this, you know, in these select places with all these different people coming across the borders, and then they realized, and you know, that these people were coming from all over the world also, and they were coming from all the nations. So that's how the Most High is going to gather all these nations down to the Valley of Jehoshaphat in the military. All these immigrants that Donald Trump is kicking out here now, eventually I think they're going to stop. They're going to stop kicking them out full-heartedly, and they're going to start recruiting them, and they're going to offer them military service, citizenship for service. That's what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, they're already doing that. They're already doing that. There's already soldiers in there that can barely speak English that are serving for citizenship. So, but it's going to become more noticeable. I think they're going to, you know, it's going to be maybe not a full stop on kicking people out, but they're going to start recruiting full-heartedly and building up the military. Same with these other European countries that had the same problem. All these same countries that were having the same problem, they're going to, you know, already saying that they're going to have compulsory conscription for their men, and then that includes the people who just crossed the borders, you know, the immigrants trying to get citizenship. They're going to put them in the military. They keep saying they gotta you know, go to war with Russia, but they're really gathering up their armies and preparing for this war right here in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. This is what's going to happen. We're near and close to the day of the Lord. These things are happening before our eyes. Let's say right here, Nigeria, Abuja. This you know, same thing as Jehoshaphat's grandfather, Abijah. This is biblical prophecy right here. This is the truth. This is what's happening. The land of Israel that the Most High gave to Abraham and his seed. It's a geographical area within sub-Saharan Africa, and the children of Israel are scattered all over the place. That's, I mean, you notice the friction between African Americans and Africans on the continent, the diaspora wars. It's all right here in the Bible. It says the Most High said there's going to be no more jealousy between the two families. He's going to bring us together. So this is great news. But this is tying into the day of the Lord, and we need to prepare for this. We need to know where the Valley of Jehoshaphat is located. And like I said, it's located in Nigeria, northern Nigeria. There's going to be a war there. And this is solidifying that. Anyway, if you like the video, you like to support the channel, my Cash App is in the description. I'd appreciate it. Anything you can give. And I'll keep going.